The fall market is here. We got our first storm of the winter, the fall going on, and we're in October. So what's going on with Sacramento real estate? Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor. I have been doing Sacramento real estate for almost 20 years now, coming up on 20 years. So this is a monthly update I do every single month talking about Sacramento real estate. We are in October 2025. And so we're going to go over the stats for September, talk about the statistics, and then talk about what's going on in the market right now. Okay, so let's first hit those statistics. All right, for the month of September, this is for Sacramento County, the median price, $539. It went down a little bit. That tends to happen. It fluctuates up and down month to month, but it went down about 2% compared to August. But we're down almost 4% from about a year ago. We just talked about it. It's a slower market. Prices have been softening a little bit, and so we're down a little bit year over year. The highest price for the month, almost $3.5 million. Lowest price, $210,000. But now if you look at all the homes that sold for the month of September, and you take the original list price and compare it to what they ended up selling for, it's selling for about 96.8% of the original list price. So negotiation is going on a lot of properties. 958 single-family homes closed escrow in the month. And now here's where a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel is showing up here. That's more homes closed in September than they did in August, up 2.5%. And it's also more homes closed this year in September compared to last year in September. Almost 9% more homes selling right now. We're going to get into that in a minute. Average days on the market, 37 days on the market. That's continued to kind of trend upward the last few months. That's taken longer than a month ago, and it's 10 days more than about a year ago. Out of all the homes that sold, we're about 44% of them had multiple offers, so a little bit less than half had multiple offers. And then if you look at a snapshot of what's going on in the market right now, we've got 2,338 active listings on the market right this moment in time in Sacramento County, basically about the same as a month ago. But as we've seen, inventory has increased quite a bit this year, 32.4% more than we had at this time last year. That equates to 2.4 months worth of supply. And if you take a snapshot of what's going on with our pendings right now, 948 pending sales at the moment. That's down a little bit from August and down a bit from this time last year on the pendings. So definitely good news on the amount of transactions that closed escrow. We actually saw more closed escrows in September than we had last year and the year before as well too. Now, why is that going on? Well, interest rates. I've been talking about this for forever. You want to know what's going to be going on with the market right now, the rest of this year and into next year? Watch the interest rates. If they tick down like they have for the last 5, 6, 7 weeks, we're going to see buyer activity increase. Not necessarily prices going up or anything, but buyer activity increasing. So we're around 6.3, 6.35 right now as we're recording this, 6.25, kind of that range. If things stay, if interest rates stay about there, we'll continue to see kind of the buyer activity that we have right now. If they tick down, we're going to see more buyers jump into the market. We're starting to see some sellers going, hey, I'm ready to give up my 3% mortgage on my house because this house is just too stinking small. I need to sell it. I'm willing to give up that 3% and go to a 6.3% mortgage right now. We're starting to finally see that. The lock-in effect is slowly starting to ease because we've come down close to that kind of lower 6% range. We're seeing more buyer activity right now than we did during the summer. It was a really slow summer months. So interest rates show how sensitive this market is right now. If we continue to see rates tick down to the low sixes, expect buyer activity to continue to kind of increase a bit as we head into the winter months. Typically this time of year, we're usually slowing down. Right now, we're seeing a little bit more going on. Now, do not take this as me saying seller's market, prices are skyrocketing and all that. No, what I'm saying is we went from a extremely low amount of buyer activity this summer to just a little bit more buyer activity right now in the market, okay? But yeah, I've had a number of listings the last couple of months, and a few months ago, it was like, whoa, there's hardly any people showing up to open houses. There's hardly any showings going on. What's going on here? And then the last few weeks, like, oh, more people at the open houses and actually more showings going on right now. So good news, definitely, as far as just stimulating sales in the market here to get things going. We've just been kind of sort of stuck for a while in this market. Interest rates is the key factor to that right now, okay? Moving forward, keeping an eye on the interest rates. I have been told and / heard from a real estate expert that I kind of follow and trust. He's saying 5.8% is the magic number. Interest rates get to 5.8%, and that is this market's going to pop, and we're going to start to see things moving again and start to see multiple offers and probably start to see pricing ticking up and inventory. We're going to see more houses coming on the market, but more houses selling and all that. So I've got that kind of in the back of my mind, 5.8%. Don't know when that will happen or if that is quite the right magic number or not, but thought I'd share that. So you can connect with me, realestatewithdoug.com. If you're looking to either buy or sell in the Sacramento area, I'm here to help you out. Hope this was helpful for you. Look forward to talking to you soon, and clear skies.